EU leaders could face resentment over Angela Merkel and Emmanuel Macron's decision to join forces in their fight against coronavirus after the so-called Frugal Four states have launched a counter-proposal to stop them. France and Germany made a groundbreaking proposal this week, as Emmanuel Macron and Angela Merkel unveiled a £448 billion European Recovery Fund. The proposal was an attempt to break the impasse threatening the European Commission, which is stuck between poorer southern states hit hardest by coronavirus, like Italy and Spain, and wealthy northern states that reject collective debt. In a major concession, Mrs. Merkel, who had previously rejected the idea of nations sharing debt, said the European Commission should raise money for the fund by borrowing on the markets, which would be repaid gradually from the EU's overall budget. But the so-called Frugal Four states of Denmark, Austria, Netherlands and Sweden, have rejected the proposal and are already working on a counterattack, sparking fears of a collapse in relationships within the Brussels bloc. Speaking to France 24, Christopher Dickey, foreign editor of the Daily Beast, claimed there will be a lot of resentment if the Frugal Four go ahead with their plan to stop Merkel and Macron. He said, "Let's look at the Frugal Four, we're talking about pretty small countries here. What's the population of Austria? I think it's not much bigger than New York City. I think Sweden, another of these countries, what's its population? 10 million or something like that? The Netherlands is a bigger of course, but these are small countries. And I think one of the questions that the Frugal Four are raising for the rest of Europe, particularly if they're up against France and Germany and Italy and Spain, is why do they get a veto? Why do they have this kind of power in the European Union? That's the way it's been structured for a long time. And I don't expect that will change, but I think that this could backfire against them and there will be a lot of resentment if they try to hold firm on this and stop this from going forward."